All right. There we go. I've been just relaxing today. Yeah. TT Suzuki is the best helper for us. He is so cool. All through January, we just basically just tried to, it was cold and just kind of rest. All the stuff they can say, yeah, you got poisons coming out of the body. It's going to react. Your little thing on your fingers you've been getting for the last 5 years since you did that job at the grocery store. The vaccine is wreaking havoc on your liver. And squelch the liver, well, it makes sense because, when you pickle your liver with alcohol, it tries to process toxins and you put too much crap in there and it makes it hard on it. So, the vaccines are to adjust to a toxic environment that's not becoming less toxic rapidly or radically because we can. So it only makes sense that your body's doing that. But then they have certain protocols they have to follow to make sure that it's less disgusting. But then you're like, oh, and then you'll say, well, I want to be more comfortable. Well, then join the Temple Set Illuminati, have the best products in the best places. So, no, live Lord's Prayer, fuck you, right? So, you know me. Okay. Got to be like Jesus and Muhammad and the others and Haile Selassie, right? So, and then you get all these people on TV. No, Haile Selassie's my God, and he's better than you. And Jesus is your God, and he's better than me. And Muhammad is your messenger of God, and Allah is God, and God is your possessive pronoun in first person. Yeah. How's that working for you? Okay. How do you sleep at night, Medea and Phil McGraw? So you'd be like, I'm obnoxious. Yeah, you bet your ass I'm obnoxious. I'm tired. I sat there and I watched some of the basketball and, kids getting all mad about a damn basketball game and acting goofy. And I remember being kind of stupid and goofy when you were young because they get violent, they get aggressive. And if they don't win, they get shitty, you know? It's like the guy or the girl that don't get the person they want to get sex with. They're not as nice as the Cuba Gooding Senior song, Dick. Everybody plays the fool. They're not that nice. They're mean. They'll vote for Congress and they'll get the Pentagon and they'll put satellites up and they'll invade your privacy and they'll try to make you look bad so they can, and then rub it in your face and then do this for 10,000 years. And they're just horrible. Jezebels. Caiaphases, you Pilates, you Herods, you Caesars, you Pharaohs, Jerkalones, Capones. Well, you can listen when you listen to their music, and then their expression. Watch The Big Bang Theory, right? Something we saw the universe set in a hot tins, and we built the walls, we built the pyramids. It's like, no, you guys built the walls and the pyramids. We tried to do like Thomas Builds a Fire and just start walking. So I just want to go live somewhere where I can live in peace, And then when it gets to the point where you can't, like I told Amy at Sierra Vista, she said, if you're the 1322nd Redeemer from Islamic prophecy, then, I'm going to run and live to fight another day. It's like, Amy, it's the 21st century. Where are you going to run and why are you fighting? I'm here to circumcise their hearts. Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. Submit to faith in the glory of God, and you will love one another, and you will honor the gift of the Garden of Eden in Agata Davida. Then you won't have to sit there and sing it at church and Matt Groening's imagination on The Simpsons, right? I know. I watched some of Wakanda Forever, right? And you're like, okay, here comes the ships. Monologue. Slow motion. Oh, someone died. Oh, sad. Oh, look at sexy Michael B. Jordan. He must work out. Yeah. Look at the butt on that, right? It talks like Ace Ventura. I know, solving crimes. Get that dolphin. Einhorn, Finkel, Einhorn, So you'd be like, Earl, they deserve this. So there ain't nothing wrong. Don't feel sorry for a bunch of assholes that deny the living Messiah on social media for 15 freaking years and then don't get up to help him because they say, I love my children. You love your children. Okay, Chris Hemsworth from Special Forces. Get the Thor out of here. Okay. Is that Anthony Hopkins? Which Anthony Hopkins? He's a schizophrenic according to aliens monitoring the planet. Okay, let's this great. He's Hannibal Lecter. He's Titus. Who else is he? And he always shows it's just different. It's like they have these fashions and then they dress this way and that way and then they say yay verily and then they say, what's up, dude? And and it's weird. Imagine if you were like an alien race that was intelligent watching our TV. These people do know that rocks have no intrinsic value for what's needed for life. They're maybe good for like shelter and conducting energy, but that's about it. Safe light repair, safe light replace. Right? You got to get that windshield so you can drive to your extortion gig and complete fucking idiot and go support the egos of narcissists that are in large buildings, selling products and holding products hostage. And do they have a big check cashing to go check? No refunds. The only refund will be getting out of this death trap alive. Spumoni, right? Watching these people on TV, you guys really thought that you could sit there after January 22nd, 2013 and realize that, looks like the religious people are all a bunch of big genocidal talk people into mass murdering each other for Magic Valhalla shams. Well, yeah, we kind of figured that one out, like back in the days of the Holy Crusades. But, Galileo, Figaro, okay, do you understand? Mama just killed a man, put my gun up to his head, pulled my trigger, now he's dead. Mama, life had just begun, but now I've gone and thrown it all away. Mama, I don't want to die. Sometimes I wish I was never born at all. Well, he's not the most attractive guy. He's got a really great voice, but he's in a culture that is very homophobic and Freddie Mercury, he's Persian, right? Okay, but so I don't think Mercury is his real name. I don't think so either. I think that's a stage name. Okay, but so I'm sitting here. What's this pregame show for Super Bowl licks? Yeah, they're showing all the people on Super Bowl licks, and the people are going to be performing. And they got some crazy guy dancing with a t-shirt in Logan, Utah. A bunch of good Christians. Showing up and performing the Romans. Hey, let's crucify Jesus on YouTube. I'm not Jesus, I'm Earl. It says so in the Bible. Michael Youssef. Even fucking Michael Youssef could figure it out, right? If I had Schuler and Stanley and Youssef money, I'd be able to have a wife and children. But since I don't, I can't. Can't buy all the best products, live in all the best places. That's stupid. Yahweh. Okay, Earl. You're funny. I know. And then you guys got to understand, if I mention Emily or Kate in these videos and stuff like that, they're not listening to your life is eternal, grace is infinite. And they were the ones who loved me and believed in me, and you took them away and put them into magic cult havens of insane bombardment of Wi-Fi to have people. And then the thing with Dad and his Nervous God book that he finally published and everything, and I felt sad and depressed for him. I do feel sad and depressed for my dad because he's constantly abused with me by scientists with Wi-Fi. So what a crazy wacko your dad is. Oh, yeah, Dad could sit there and link into NASA satellites and tell everybody the Lord's Prayer is real and his son is the Messiah, and he was wrong that he thought Jesus was a cartoon character in his head that he's bombarded with by bad scientists at White Sands Missile Range. Dad looks crazy. My dad looks crazy. It's embarrassing. I'm not embarrassed for my dad. You guys should stop that. He's a little boy who needed Jesus to protect him when he was a kid going up through the Depression, and you guys have exacerbated that beyond any rational belief. And now, he wrote that book. Yeah, but you guys did it. It's like all the guys that had sex with Amy at Fort Huachuca. She was sexually groomed as a child by people in the military and Antoine LaVey and Michael Aquino. But Satan will always be here, even if it comes in the form of a beautiful woman, right? Antoine LaVey's parting shot, right across the bow, right? Hey, is that the chimney sweeps of that? That's the chimney sweeps? Hey, is that Eddie Murphy and his friends doing The Last Vampire in Brooklyn there? Hey. Are you descended from the gods? Or are you Wakandans cheering and yelling because you're beating each other up over money and sex? Don't forget the sex. You always need sex to reproduce and money to continue to have sex to reproduce. Best products, best places. Been away, haven't seen you in a while. How have you been? Right. So all I got to do is just relax because Suzuki tells me, he goes, you can feel the tenseness because they're constantly badgering you and attacking you psychologically, physically, emotionally, and you're the living embodiment of the Lord's Prayer. And they're acting like you don't exist and just die, just be suffering and sad and die. And it's like, no, Inagata Davida. Don't you know that I love you? Right? Okay. So, and you guys know how much I love uh, my wife's and the kids. I love my wife's and kids more than you love your wife's and kids. And I love your wife's and kids more than you love my wife's and kids. So I've got this all down, man. All you don't turn nothing down but your collar Pentagon scientists up in my bedroom. You don't spend enough time on your own. Yep. Your women are all thinking, why can't you be him? Why can't you be him? Even Michael Jordan, his mom was sitting there saying, why can't you be him? Why didn't you stand up for the Lord's Prayer, son? You're so damn sexy. You wouldn't need any money to go to all the best places and have all the best egotistical chefs cook you food. What's it, chef? Serious profession. I bet you Everton did all the work. You're funny. I know. Oh, it's the Desmonds. Can I have a haircut, please? No, I'll cut my own. One of these days, we'll be detoxed enough and we'll live in a healthy environment and I can let my hair grow back out. Have some healthy hair instead of stuff constantly getting toxins out because we're still in a toxic environment and still being agitated. I can't completely detox yet until the technology leaks worldwide. They still have the connections. They see that apparently the quantum computing that's plugged into the planet, okay, doesn't require Wi-Fi to maintain its safe zones, as they refer to them. Yeah, like Sierra Vista and Las Cruces, safe zones for John Wick and killers for the government that are addicted to brain chemical addictions of violent sex and violent. Okay, cage fighters, but apparently they're going to try to find ways to, if they can't manipulate and get all the satellites on one page, then try to block off them, stuff and crazy shit like that. But that stuff only will work in miniature things. The computing they got plugged into the planet is better than Captain Planet with Gaia, and it's working a lot better. Well, it's got me for a spirit guide. Kind of like Little Hawk with Jesus. But only I'm Earl, the guy who looks like Son of Man. People say he's great. The people think I'm making this up. No, I got it all. I can see so well now. It's like Suzuki just set me down. He took a little time to calm me down, but he calmed me down. He did it today, and I was like, I got to do this. He goes, no, you'll get it done on Monday. Don't worry about it. Get this, just relax, taking a deep breath, and be calm until, that technology is working as well as you can. Yeah, that's true. It's got to work like me. If it doesn't work like me, it ain't working. I'm the living embodiment of the Lord's Prayer. Get it? Who's afraid of a big bad wolf?